How are you, man? We rolling live, bro.
What's good, man?
It's Smoke 91. Y'all hit him up on Twitter. It's
91 Smoke, yeah.
91 Smoke. All right. Tell him how it is. Hey, man, everybody want to know why the Gators ain't ranked. What's your take on the AP poll?
It's all good. It ain't nothing to it. It's all good. Shit, I ain't think we needed to be ranked last year. But we was.
Okay.
But
So you know when the fans gonna flip out over a poll. You understand it's a meaningless poll. The only poll that matters is the one that comes out in October, and that's the playoff.
exactly. I don't really care about this, man. Last year I used to care about that shit, but this year I ain't really caring about it, man. I'd rather they not. Shit. We weren't worth nothing at the end of last year, so coming in this year, we'll show them. It's easier to show you than to tell you.
Well, that's a key word. Last year, you can tell by the top five that this is last year's poll. It ain't got nothing to do with this year because there ain't no way Georgia should be number 3. Let's just keep it real, man. Are they a top 10? Are they a top 10 team?
No, they're not. They're not. I don't think they are. Not with the freshmen that they have. I mean, they got a good recruiting class, but it take a year or two just to get them boys ready for the real shit.
Oh, I would agree 100%. But I'm just talking preseason. Do I think they'll finish top 10? No, I don't. But I would be okay if they were in the top 10, but not number 3 in the country. Are you kidding me, man?
Nah.
Not with what you just said. All the freshmen they're going to be counting on this year, losing 85% of their offense, and then you talk about replacing your front 7. I mean, that's tough. I know they got Ledbetter coming back, and they got a linebacker everybody's excited about. But, man, you sure hoping for health. And Georgia's been lucky the last couple of years. They ain't dealt with injuries, but they're starting to pile up. Noticeable as someone losing the number 1 running back in the country, Zamir White.
Yeah, that was stupid to fucking play him right now. You should have held him back a little bit. He was coming off ACL injury last year. And his season back to play. I was telling my homeboy this whole year. Why you better not play him right now? You better not play him right. If your backfield is as deep as you telling us it is, why is you gonna play him right now? If you got Swift, who was like they said was better than Chubb, then why is you playing White right now? You on your team, you got Holyfield, hold him back. But hey, that's Kirby.
And that's what Kool-Aid does, man. You know. But I gotta tell you, man, you're exactly right. When you think about the depth, I said it in the spring. Florida's running backs are deeper than Georgia. Nobody wanted to hear it, but it's just well now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like you said, if the depth was so good, why would you play this kid when you got Cooks, Holyfield, Herring? I mean, everybody's talking about Holyfield. I mean, if he's your number 2 guy, if he's the new Thunder, why ain't he taking the snaps? Because to me, it's like Malik Davis. I would just hold him out. You need to see kids when you're as deep as you are, and you can see how Coach Mullen's been real cautious with Malik Davis, holding him out of scrimmages and stuff.
Held him out of. He let him practice that day, and then when they went to scrimmage, he said, "Nah, Malik, you just gonna sit it out." That's a smart thing to do. If you are, I kind of feel like they kind of they thought he did early in the camp. Just shut him down right now and get him ready for the season. I don't think he'll play the first probably 2. I don't think he'll need to even play the first 4 games. I think really Mississippi State, you might see the emergence of.
I haven't talked to you since. How do you think that upgrades our offense, and how many more wins would you give our season total if that's possible? Because you might be like me thinking 12-0.
I kind of think that too. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to cover them, man. You can put them boys anywhere. Like I've been reading, Jefferson, he can play outside, inside, wherever you want. You can line him up wherever you want to put him.
Yeah, Jefferson played slot for Ole Miss last year, and he's expected to play mainly outside for us. But yeah. I agree with you, man. When you break the huddle with 6'5" Grimes, Cleveland, Jefferson, and you got a gadget guy like Tony, you know what Dan Mullen does with them kind of guys.
Well, stepping up. I've been waiting for him for a minute. I've been hearing about him stepping up. Even I heard Daquan Green had a good scrimmage on Sunday.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I just wouldn't expect either one of those guys to play. I could be wrong, but I would be shocked if those guys get on the field.
Yeah, I think they.
And that ain't saying they're not talented. That just goes to show you how deep we are. I mean, we're not even talking about Josh Hammond and Freddie Swain, who were 4-star recruits.
Yeah, I think, man, that it's gonna be real crazy, man. I think you know, a lot of people was talking about Florida State running no huddle offense. Mullen didn't say, you know, fans ain't rain on their parade, but we know Mullen gonna bring that no huddle offense, and that's what they've been practicing. So I think with that no huddle offense, you're gonna have Wells come in just to give Grimes and them a breather. Wells come in, the Swain come in, just give them a breather, then come back out and light them up. That defense, those defenses gonna have. It's condition to play, and we got a lot of big home games in Gainesville this year. If they not conditioned to play early in that when Kentucky come or when LSU comes, if they not conditioned to play, they gonna get ran out.
Oh man, I think you make a valid point, man. I don't think they are conditioned. I mean, if you look at our schedule, I can't find a team that's got a better running back room than we got, or a better defense. And if you can run the ball and play defense, you should be favored in a lot of those games and prevail as a victor.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at games. I mean, I want to know who's running the damn ball and who can stop the run. Who's playing the best defense. And I'll tell you right now, it's the Florida Gators, man. When you look at this defense under Todd Grantham, I mean, the 3-4 is a game changer. You think about the pick six click. You think about the front seven when you talk about 4 NFL draft picks. And Graham Hall wants to sit here with a straight face and tell me Georgia's front seven is better than the Florida Gators? Are you kidding me? With 4 freshmen replacing all 4 of their starting linebackers and their defensive line, it don't even match up with Jabbar Zuniga's stats, much less our damn unit.
I went down to that damn signing day on Sunday. Them some big motherfuckers, man. Them some big motherfuckers. Slayton don't even look like he don't look nothing. I went in the spring to watch the practice. He looked totally different from what I saw him in the spring. Zuniga is huge, jacked up. And even with Shula coming in, Shula's huge. And then I'm sitting there looking at the freshman from Alabama. We got took from Alabama. I forgot his name, but I'm number 35. I'm sitting there looking at him like, dog, this dude's just a freshman. And Conliffe is even done. You can go to Dunlap. Dunlap is huge. I don't see nobody touching defense. Defense runners from the Carl's hat every weekend. And they can switch in and switch out. Campbell can come in and destroy that nose guard. Destroy that center. Them boys, it's going to be something to deal with.
I agree with you 100%, man. And our back end's elite, man. I'm serious, man. C.J. Henderson, Marco Wilson, and that's great safety. I mean, these guys.
Stewart. That's Brad Stewart. That boy's.
Brad Stewart's good. But he ain't Sean Davis.
Hey, Sean Davis, I really wish Randy.
I don't see Brad. I mean, I like Brad Stewart. He can play at the other safety spot, but I really think he's going to be more backup to Chauncey Gardner nickel. And and I like Brad Stewart, but I just think he's in a bind on playing time. I mean, but of course on defense it don't matter who starts because you're playing a lot of 22 deep.
Yeah, Mullen said he want to roll 35 out there on defense. That's fresh. That's fresh bodies every down almost.
We got some Alabama fans chiming in on here saying we're former elite. I just don't understand that kind of hype, man. I mean, if you're going to tell me Georgia's caught up with Alabama, then I know Florida has, because Florida's roster is better than Georgia's. You can take any position group you want right now, and Florida Gators will win 7 out of 9 of those. I'll give you quarterback for Georgia, and I'll give you offensive line. But other than that, you're not Florida Gators.
Nah.
So, I mean, Alabama might be high in the tide, but let me remind Alabama fans, your ass got a break because your little brother Auburn let their ass down in the SEC championship, and you backed in, son.
Yeah.
Don't be acting like you're national champion when you backed in. Division champions. So get your ass off the Gator show, son, because if you ain't a Gator, you Gator bait. I mean, damn. If I had to back in to win, I mean, damn, that's like smoke. If I'm getting picked on at school, I come get you to whip their ass because I can't do it. That's what Alabama did. They went and got their little brother. You couldn't do ass because we couldn't do it last week. And by God, did they do him a favor? I mean, come on.
Man, and we ain't even talked about the linebackers. You know, we had I think Reese got kind of dinged up this year, but Ventrell Miller's going to step up and tear shit up this year.
I would agree. A lot of people know him for the big hits, and he played out of position last year. I mean, he didn't play out of position, but he was kind of over aggressive and got out of position, is what I meant to say. But man, think about it. He was really a freshman last year. He had a big hit against LSU, but last year was his first year getting a lot of meaningful snaps and playing a lot of football. I'd expect him to learn from and more on control. And I think Bosan Jovis is going to step up and have a big year for the Florida Gators alongside David Reese, Jeremiah Moon, and CeCe Jefferson standing up.
Oh, we already know CeCe Jefferson. There ain't even no need to talk about him. We already know what he's going to bring to us.
Here's my deal. Every SEC show you turn on, they're brought up Jeffrey Simmons. I like Jeffrey Simmons as much as anybody, but here's the deal. He had 5.5 sacks last year. 3 of those came against Louisiana Tech, man. That don't count. Give the man 2 sacks. I mean, CeCe Jefferson had 4.5, 13 tackles for loss in 11 games. That kid played 13. And when you get something, expect those numbers to double, Gator Nation.
Man, I can tell you soon, when Ty Grantham first came in, all he was talking about was CeCe Jefferson.
CeCe was played out of position under our last coaching staff. They had this boy at defensive tackle. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think he was turning Jonathan Bullard, but he was better on that edge, coming off that edge.
Well, they were using this kid for need because they couldn't recruit the position, so they want to take their best player and put him in there. And that ain't doing the kid no favor, man.
Nah, it wasn't.
And damn sure didn't do the team no favor because.
Man, the way that I don't think they didn't use Hoshawn Wright last year. That was his first time, like you said, being out there on really. Right. When he was a freshman, he played mostly special teams. That covering stuff, that wasn't really for him. Now sending him on them blitzes, that's him. Randy Shan, maybe because of you had Nate Washington back there, but Randy Shan, I was thinking he was gonna come with them blitzes for Voshawn, but he didn't do it. He held him back a little bit and had him covering. We were short at linebacker too last year, but Rashard, number 44, he done stepped up a lot. And I just think, man, the whole team, man, like you said, man, I don't think nobody's messing up with us this year. You might get the QB until we find, by game 5, we find out how that's gonna be, or game 4. But in the offensive line, I heard that they getting a little bit better, but I don't see no other position that you can touch us on. Offense or defense, man, we can go to motherfucking special teams. I don't see nobody you can touch us on.
Yeah, special teams is going to make a difference. It's going to flip the field. Really going to help our offense because we got some true returners.
It's a damn shame that the past coaching staff ain't fucking practice kickoff and shit, man. I was like every damn game. I'm like, why the hell are we fucking calling fair catches every damn game? Man, and in fucking high school, all we fucking did was fucking practice special teams before the game, before practice started. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I'm glad we got a competent coach out there that knows what the fuck to do.
I'm sorry about our returners, man. When you think about Iverson Clement stepping in as a true freshman, Lemons better, but I'm telling you, man.
Lemons won't contact, and he gonna get it, and he gonna, man, if you remember that UAB game, they said he hit 25 miles per hour in a couple seconds. The boy what to do with it. I like his when you text me, I was looking at his interviews and stuff. I like what he said. He said, kickoff return, you the star of the game. Everybody looking at you to make the momentum. And I like that spot. I think he's gonna do it. I would like to see who they're gonna put back there with him.
Clement.
Thanks. I kind of feel like him going over to the safety position to try to help them a little bit. I think they see, all right, he want to play. I don't think they're gonna redshirt him. I would like to see him out there too.
I guarantee you, he's a special team star, man. He's a badass running back, and he can things he can do. It's just right now he's in a position to deal with. You think about Jacob Copeland and Kadarius Toney being ahead of him, but Iverson Clement ain't no slouch, boys. I want you to understand this kid will be special for Gator Nation, and you will know his name by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And another true freshman at running back, Damian Pierce, high praise out of the ring. I mean, out of the fall practices and the scrimmages. I mean, this guy's getting some love, man. Again, this guy's a fourth quarter nightmare. I'm really surprised that he's getting the touches he has. But again, Damo will let you earn them. I thought he would redshirt, but it don't look that way now.
Nah, man, I don't think he's going. Nah, I don't think he's redshirted. I saw a couple of his games when he played in high school because he stayed up the road. He stayed in Bainbridge, and I'm in Tallahassee. I saw a couple of his games on the news and stuff, and this kid is amazing, man. I mean, he's bow-legged, but goddamn, you cannot touch this kid. And if you try to grab his leg, you're going to mess around and slip up. And he's another running back that looks for contact and want to lower his shoulder into you. It's the reason why Bama, since they want to say they elite, I mean, they are, they good, but it's the reason why Bama wanted them.
Yeah, because they got a damn break. Auburn let them in. They went down there and begged their little brother to beat Georgia for them, and they did it.
Damian Pierce is good, man. P. Ryan.
Let me tell you about Damian Pierce, man. This kid played 4 years in high school and never fumbled a rock. And I'm going to tell you, man, this kid runs over the ground. You don't get clean shots on Damian Pierce. This guy can press a whole. He's a true running back. Juwan Sider was high on this kid. And Juwan Sider, in my opinion, one of the top 3 running back coaches in the nation.
Shit, man. I was hoping they didn't let him go, man.
I ain't going to say it was dumb, but that was dumb, man.
Yeah, I remember watching him when he was quarterback at FAMU, man. Juwan Sider got it. He gonna get a head coaching position, in a couple years. It might not be a big one yet, the first one, but he gonna get a head coaching position. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
I really would have liked to see Scarlett. I wanted to see that, but things happen. But yeah, Juwan Sider, man, good recruiter, good coach, all around good dude, man.
He's one of the best, man. He's one of the best. So you think Florida's losing games on the regular season? I got them 12-0. Where you got them?
I don't think they're gonna lose in the regular season. It might come close. It might if they do lose, it's gonna be a close one. It ain't gonna be.
Well, if they're going to lose, who are you looking at? Because to me, if we're going to lose, I think it's going to be Georgia or Florida State. But on paper, I just can't sit here today and make an argument that those things beat us. I just can't do it, man. Yeah, I had us 10-2. I had us 10-2 in the spring, losing to those 2 teams. And now that we're this close, I just can't look at it on paper, especially with Jefferson and Grimes being eligible, that anybody can beat us with what I know we're going to have the best defense in the SEC only because of the schedule. I mean, you're looking at top 3 defense right here with Florida Gators, man, and the offense is going to be right with Dan Mullen calling the plays.
Yeah.
I mean, you better get your mind right, son, because you're going to be playing a lot of diamond nickel, and these Florida Gator running backs coming downhill. You better get your ass in the way.
Hey, for real, man, because that first week I'm gonna watch it, but I know we're gonna whoop them, so I'm gonna watch it though. But versus Kentucky, I want us to just go out and just straight handle Kentucky.
Man,
and then
they begging us to get it hopped in here, man. But I tell you, man, I just can't fake it, man. I just ain't hopped it now. I don't know what it is. I just get out of my mind. I mean, I don't know, man. You hopped or not? To me, I've said it so many fucking times. I mean, I don't know how many more times to say it. I mean, it's over. Man, I don't know how many times I can give you the Mullinade and the ingredients to convince you that Florida's going to go 12-0. What you really got to study is our opponents, and our opponents don't have that much either.
Yeah,
they got as many questions as we do. Now we might have the bigger question at quarterback, but we got the best quarterback coach in the nation. I mean, check the stats. The last 10 years, nobody's been better than Dan Mullen.
It wasn't never talent. We get coaching, but now we got coaching to go with that talent, and they'll see.
That's what it is, man. We got coaching this year, and that's why I agree with you 100%, man. This team just ain't had the right guy leading the charge. Last year really showed it, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. You got a coach that embraces what it means to be a Gator, man. Just not somebody that say, "Oh, shucks, it's so good to have a good day." Nah, motherfucker. He knows what it is to be a Gator. He knows what it took to get them championships in trophies.
Hey, boys talking about fanhood. I ain't got no fanhood, son. To me, man, I just study film, man. I look at the rankings, I look at my team, I look at the stats coming back, the production. I don't go off stars and paper dolls, man. I look at experience and production. And with 19 returning starters, Dan Mullen leading this charge with the experience of the head coach, it's a no-brainer that the Florida Gators are going to the SEC championship. I mean, if you look at Georgia's defense, that's all you need to know. Defense still wins championships in this league, and they ain't got the defense. Their last defense cost them a championship. That's what people are failing to realize. You don't get better after losing all your leaders. It just don't happen.
Nah. And man, that secondary shit. I asked my homeboy who a Georgia fan.
I don't give a damn who's in that secondary. You ain't covering our guys.
Yeah,
you ain't covering our guys. I mean, our secondary couldn't cover our guys. They were deep legit. That demands a double.
And goddamn,
you could argue everybody but Tony demands a double team. You're going to double team Jefferson? Oh, what?
The tight ends, man. You can't even if you gonna think you're gonna cover the wide receivers.
I don't think you're gonna see a lot of tight end sets because our wide receivers are so good. I think you're gonna see a lot of 4 wide. Maybe in the red zone, but I'm looking at 4 wide most of the time. Why would you not go 4 wide when you got Van Jefferson, Trevor Grimes at 6'5", Tyree Cleveland, who's a true deep threat. We're talking about Kadarius Toney, who can work magic underneath, get him the ball in space. I mean, teams are. I mean, you really got a double team outside, man. So about getting by Cleveland and Grimes, you don't know what to do on the inside when you talk about Jefferson and Toney, and then you still got to worry about the running backs coming downhill. And we ain't even got to the quarterback run yet. Don't worry about the tight ends. We'll save that for the red zone. Now, you tell me who's going to match up with that offense. You tell me. And just in case we're over, we got the number 2 defense in the nation in the Florida Gators.
Man.
Backing it up. Now, you tell me why we can't go 12-0. I mean, I just don't understand. What am I missing? Man. What am I missing? Think about this. Our damn defense. You're not going to get us on secondary. And our front 7 with the pressure you're going to see, it just ain't going to happen, son. You ain't going to see blown coverage with the experience we have coming back at corner. Chauncey Gardner backing it up in the back end. I mean, think about it. And Dan Mullen, you know he's going to create them, especially with these goddamn weapons we just talked about, son.
Man,
everybody's looking at last year. That's the problem. Last year. I don't understand what that means. Dan Mullen wasn't here last year.
Yeah.
And fans want to say we're going to lose to Mississippi State because we ain't never played well. Steve Spurrier lost in the 90s. What does that have to do with anything, man? This is 2018, son. Let Dan Mullen make his own damn legacy. Don't worry about what happened in the past because it ain't happening on Dan Mullen's watch. I guarantee you when we go to damn Gainesville, to Starkville, it's all over, man. There's no way you lose that game for Dan, especially when you took their whole damn staff. I mean, again, does Mississippi State have talent? Yeah, but they downgraded that coaching staff, and coaches mean something in college.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to Mississippi State. I was worried about Mississippi State when Dan was at Mississippi State, but now that he's here, I ain't worried about that shit.
They're going to fall back.
They can bring all the motherfucking cowbells they want to bring. That shit ain't gonna work.
I mean, you know what's bad when you can't create a home field advantage. You got to bring cowbells with you. I mean, come on. I've seen high school stadiums bigger than that place.
Hey, man.
I know you have that in stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. That shit. I don't think Mississippi State gonna beat. I don't see them touching us. Really, I don't see them touching us. Van Jefferson. I don't see nobody. You know. You ain't even got to throw it downfield on them boys. You can hit a screen, and them boys gonna keep it on. Right. You can come across them.
And again, the red zone offense, when you think about Grimes at 6'5", Cleveland at 6'3", you're talking about the tight ends, Kroll at 6'7", the Lane kid 6'5", Gamble's out of his mind, athletic, got the best hands of the tight ends. I mean, you're just, you got too much to cover. It's one thing to spread them out. It's another thing to make them defend the spread. And Dan Mullen does that better than any coach in America.
Man.
But hey, man, I love you, man. It's been great, man. We're going to get out of here, man. It's been good. Thank you so much, man. You're the best, bro.
No problem. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Take it easy, man.
Hit me up in the season, man.
You already got
it. Man, we're going live, man. We're going to give it to him.
I'll be here.
All right, man. Hit me up.
All right, now.
Go, guys. All right, man. 12-0. You heard it. You got it.